Eleanor, at 68, used to greet the sunrise with the same bright enthusiasm she reserved for her prize-winning dahlias. Her days were a vibrant tapestry woven with the rich threads of gardening, lively book club discussions, and the joyful chaos of her grandchildren's visits. But lately, a persistent shadow had fallen across her golden years, dimming the once brilliant hues of her life. The culprit was insidious: sleep, or rather, the desperate lack of it. The hours between midnight and dawn had become a desolate landscape of tossing sheets and whispered curses. Eleanor would lie awake, her mind a relentless merry-go-round of trivial worries and half-remembered to-do lists. When sleep finally came, it was a fragile, fleeting thing, easily shattered by the creak of the old house or the distant wail of a siren. She'd wake feeling as if she'd run a marathon, her body heavy, her eyes gritty, the promise of a new day already tainted by exhaustion. This wasn't the gentle slumber she remembered, the deep, restorative rest that once recharged her spirit. The impact bled into every corner of her existence. Her cherished garden, once a source of boundless joy, now felt like a daunting chore. The intricate plots of her Agatha Christie novels lay gathering dust, their mysteries no match for the fog in her brain. Short-tempered and easily flustered, Eleanor often snapped at minor inconveniences, a stark contrast to her usually cheerful disposition. She tried everything: chamomile tea, over-the-counter sleep aids that left her groggy, even simply trying harder to relax, which only made things worse. Each failed attempt deepened her frustration, a silent, weary despair. It was her granddaughter, Lily, with her keen, observant eyes, who finally voiced the unspoken. Lily found Eleanor dozing in her armchair, a half-read gardening magazine slipping from her grasp during what was supposed to be their weekly baking session. "Grandma," Lily said softly, her brow furrowed with concern, "you look absolutely worn out. It's more than just a bad night, isn't it? Have you ever thought about exploring a different way to find some rest?" The question, gentle yet direct, hung in the air, a tiny seed of possibility in Eleanor's tired mind. Eleanor sighed, a sound heavy with years of frustration. "Rest? Lily, my dear, I've tried every herbal tea, every warm milk, every silly meditation app under the sun. My body just doesn't want to switch off anymore. It's an old engine, sputtering." She waved a dismissive hand, but a flicker of hope, however faint, remained. Lily knelt beside her, taking Eleanor's hand. "It's not about forcing it, Grandma. It's about guiding it. As we get older, our sleep architecture changes. It becomes lighter, more fragmented. Think of it like a dimmer switch for your brain. You need to give it clear signals to slowly, gently dim down before bed, rather than expecting it to snap off." Lily's voice was calm, reassuring, and for the first time Eleanor felt a hint of curiosity instead of resistance. Lily outlined a simple, consistent routine. An hour before bed, start dimming the lights around the house. No more screens, no TV, no tablet, no phone. Pick up a book, do some light stretches, listen to quiet music, and try to go to bed at the same time every night, even on weekends. Eleanor listened, picturing herself fumbling in the near dark, feeling absurd doing calf stretches in her nightgown. The first few evenings were a comedy of errors. She'd forget to dim the hall lights, only remembering when the harsh glare hit her eyes. Her fingers would instinctively reach for her tablet, craving the familiar glow of a news article before she'd slap her own wrist. She felt foolish, stretching her stiff limbs, a habit she hadn't embraced since her yoga classes 30 years ago. "This is ridiculous," she muttered to herself more than once. Yet Lily's patient encouragement and her own deep-seated weariness propelled her forward. She committed, imperfectly at first, then with growing discipline. Slowly, imperceptibly, the awkwardness began to fade. By the end of the second week, she noticed a subtle shift. She wasn't falling asleep instantly, but the restless tossing and turning felt less intense. The early morning wake-ups were still there, but perhaps a little later, a little less abrupt. A fragile sense of calm, a gentle unwinding, had begun to anchor her evenings. Weeks turned into a profound transformation. Eleanor no longer merely hoped for sleep, she entered it, a gentle descent into a profound, restorative darkness. Her mornings ceased to be a battle against weariness. Instead, she awoke with a lightness in her limbs, her mind a clear spring morning, free from the usual foggy haze. The first rays of dawn, once a cruel reminder of another restless night, now felt like a gentle invitation to a day brimming with possibility. Her muscles, once perpetually tense, hummed with a quiet energy, and the deep, unbroken slumber left her truly refreshed, truly alive. This renewed vitality spilled into every corner of her life. Her hands, once hesitant, now moved with a confident grace among her rose bushes, coaxing vibrant blooms from the soil with a rediscovered passion. Conversations with her grandchildren, previously punctuated by her quiet fatigue, became lively exchanges filled with genuine curiosity and laughter that came easier, more freely. Her patience, a commodity often scarce in her past, seemed boundless, and the intricate patterns of her knitting projects, once a source of frustration, now unfolded with satisfying precision. She saw the world with sharper eyes, appreciated its nuances, and found joy in the smallest details. Eleanor understood now that her routine wasn't just a series of steps. It was a loving conversation with her own body. It was about providing clear, consistent signals, a gentle promise of rest, honoring its natural rhythms. This wasn't a chore, it was self-care, a non-negotiable act of kindness. She found herself sharing her insights, her voice resonating with newfound conviction, inspiring friends and family to explore their own gentle anchors. As she embraced her golden years, Eleanor moved with an unburdened spirit, a testament to the power of listening, of nurturing, of allowing oneself the grace of true rest. A calm, consistent wind-down routine had become her gentle anchor, not just for restful sleep, but for a vibrant, deeply appreciated life.